Now we're going to cover the Jaltest CV auto screen. So it's as simple as when you open up the cab door is the connector inside the cab of the vehicle. If it's a green 9-pin, you select this one. If it's a black 9-pin or a 6-pin, you go here. This would be your Mack Volvo, and then light medium duty is last. So once you connect and make your selection, all you simply do is click on the picture. The software will ask you if you want to do a system scan or a system scan with fault code reading. This is up to you. You can make your selection and then check this box to never show this again, and it will remember that from this day forward. We're going to do a system scan with fault code reading, and then you go to proceed. What the software does is auto detect everything on the vehicle without you having a knowledge of what's on it. The software will auto detect everything itself. I call this the roll call screen. That's the first screen you come to. So it will give you every single system on what you're connected to. Engine, transmission, ABS, body controller, chassis controller, so on. And then because we made the selection with the reading fault codes, it will go back after it detects everything on there and then give you all the fault codes in each one of the systems. Now I kind of have a habit, which is clicking here to collapse all, because this allows me to get a whole view of the vehicle in one screen. I can see where my issues lie. And then we can come over here and minimize this. So the reason I like this screen is because you can look at the engine, and over here on the right, when you have a red triangle, that means you have an active fault code. If it's yellow, they're inactive, but at least one fault code active, it will show a red triangle. And then here, the ×3 is how many faults are in each one of these systems that you see here. So when you click this plus, it will open up and show you the different faults that are in each one of these systems. So we can go by this. We'll start with the Cummins. The Cummins, you have your red X here. That means it's an active fault. If it's gray, it means it's an inactive fault. 452 is the fault code number. So that's the actual Cummins fault code number. ×1 is how many times did this fault occur. If you see these different bells in the triangle, it means there's a priority to these faults. If there's nothing there, there's no priority to the faults. It's just a fault code. So as you see here, this is the highest priority fault. And then this is with 452, this is the description of that fault. The I, as you see here, you have the I, the question mark, and this will be your troubleshooting. All this is where do you want to start. So when I click here with the I, you still carry that over into this screen. Here's your I, your question mark, and your troubleshooting. But the I is going to give you your timestamp and or freeze frame data that goes along with that. The question mark will be helping components of the fault. So the effect that the fault code had on the vehicle, possible causes, and then down here you will see the part related to that fault code. So as you see, you got a hyperlink to see more information. When you click on that, it will actually break down what that part looks like, where it's located, and any relevant information that goes along with that. With this plus, because Jaltest doesn't have part numbers, if you would like to take the time and add the part number for this part, for the pressure sensor, all you simply do is click this plus, and you can add any information to this. You can even upload images if you choose to. And then your wiring diagram will be right here. So once I click on that, it'll ask for which diagram do I want to go into, and then it will locate the wiring diagram and highlight that part for me in blue so I don't have to go hunt for it. And then the next part is your troubleshooting. So when I click here, if you notice this world icon, this is one of 5 pieces total that require internet. Everything else about the tool is on the computer, but what requires internet, you will see this world icon, and this is one of, and later on I will show you the other 4. So once you click here, it will go out and look for the troubleshooting information for this fault code. So it'll give me step 1, step 2, step 3. It'll walk me through trying to get this fault repaired. When you're finished, all you simply do is click back and it puts you back to the main screen, and then you can move on to your engine, your transmission, your body controllers, and so on.